Hey everybody, once again, welcome to another episode of Blackmans Cycle TV. It's Chris Line on the show today. Lots of good stuff. We're going to talk a little bit later on with Jeff Buy from the Beard Rush in regards to 2021 Can-Am Ryker pre-sales. Very big. The time is now for that. And also going to be talking next with Sammy, our in-house personal watercraft expert. Going to be talking pre-sale with both Yamaha and Sea-Doo coming up. It is fall. However, spring and summer will be here before you know it. So we'll get with Sammy. Plus, a very important safety tip from Keith with Keith's Corner coming up and more. But first, Sea-Doo Sammy coming up right after this on Blackmans Cycle TV. Make sure you check out blackmanscycle.com. In our next segment of Blackmans Cycle TV, as promised, man, myth, and legend, Sea-Doo Sammy, who is also Suzuki Sammy, Sales Sammy, moving into the winter, Ski-Doo Sammy. Am I missing any other Sammys?
We'll find out.
All right, we will find out. If it's any inclination of what 2021 is going to bring, 2020 certainly giving us a run for our money in regards to personal watercraft, what people were into, where they were going, where they were enjoying themselves.
Yeah, super busy doesn't even begin to explain it. We were pretty crazy. We got the GP1800 was a big seller this year. Got I think 7 of them in. They were all gone within like 3 days. The Spark Tricks was big seller. I had guys coming from quite a distance away. Actually, Saturday.
One of the Carolinas, somebody came in?
Yeah, North Carolina guy came from on Saturday, all the way up, all the way down in one shot. I think he was on the road for about 18 hours. So that was crazy. Sparks were very limited, but also the most popular seller we had. Another big one was the RXT 300, the RXP, the GTX 300. A lot of guys were hunting for those. The high horsepower models seem to be really popular. So I already got guys pre-ordering Wave Runners. Wave Runner launch has already happened, so big changes to the VX lineup. EX has some great new colors. Ordered a couple FXs and a whole bunch of the GPs. So GP was real popular last year. This year I think it's going to be even crazier. Now we got the audio system, the footwell drains, a lot of features that a lot of guys were asking for happen this year. So already taking pre-orders on those. Ordered a couple more just to have, but they're definitely not going to last. So if you guys want some of those, definitely call, pre-order, reach out to me as soon as possible because I don't know how many are going to be left. Then Thursday morning, the 2021 Sea-Doo launch happens. I imagine there's going to be some big changes there to compete with Yamaha. Same deal. I got a list of people looking for me already. So when that launch happens, keep an eye on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff. We're going to be putting everything out there.
Can I compare Yamaha and Sea-Doo, or two different animals?
Two completely different animals, honestly. The most popular Sea-Doo is definitely the Spark Tricks. It's a lot of fun at a nice budget price point. And then the other end of the spectrum, the Wave Runners, it was one of the more expensive machines. The GP1800 was definitely the most popular. The two manufacturers are popular for different reasons. So Sea-Doos are much more comfortable, in my opinion. They have much nicer accessories, whereas the Yamahas, the GP specifically, pretty much the fastest machine you're going to get on the water. So the hole's a little smaller, they're a little less stable. But a lot of guys that are out just for recreational use, they're going to lean towards Sea-Doo. The guys that want the rocket ships are going to lean towards the GP from Yamaha.
Now, what if you have kids? What are you looking to do? You have a lot of people coming and asking, can you tow a tube on this? And I hear you say no a lot. Where's the threshold where you draw the line, which is where you can and cannot?
No, it's very simple. So 2-seaters versus 3-seaters is what the issue is. You need a 3-seater to be tow legal. You need to have driver, spotter, and then the person being towed.
Oh, it's good to know.
That third seat is for recovery purposes. So always got to have a spotter that can watch the tower, or the towee. I'm sorry. Because the driver's paying attention in front of him, not behind him. So that's a big thing. But I think a lot of the families are going to be going for the GTX or DTI lineup from Sea-Doo. The Wave Runners are very nice as also, but like I said, kind of specific machines for specific purposes.
You're a part of this process from beginning to end for the most part. On a serious note, you get to see a lot of the people filling out applications, going for credit apps. You're involved in that heavily also with Jason and Carmen in our finance department. Explain that process. It's not necessarily, it's up to the individual if they're going to get approved or not.
It's very easy. So there's 2 main ways you can do it. You can either come in person, fill out a paper credit application. That's very easy, or we can just go online. Blackmanscycle.com. We have links on all our pages for our machines directly to the finance app. We also set up a terminal in store, so if you want to come down, we can fill out an online credit application right here in store.
There you go. Sea-Doo, Sammy, anything personal watercraft, 7 days a week, blackmancycle.com. More details coming up as we progress into the fall and winter of 2020 to discuss 2021 personal watercraft. Again, blackmancycle.com. On the way, as you know, we have Jeff By from the Beard Rush talking all things Spider and Riker for 2021, and something new this week on Blackmans Cycle Center TV, Keith's Corner. All things safety with Keith. He's very excited about this segment. It's coming up.
Cannot wait.
Time for another Power Sports safety tip of the week. Here is our safety expert, Keith, in Keith's Corner.
Wear a helmet.
Okay. Is that it? Thanks, Keith. Welcome back on our next segment of Blackmans Cycle TV. We are talking with Jeff By from the Beard Rush, who has his Respect Beard mug that I just kind of mucked up by touching it. What do you got in this thing?
Just a little H2O.
Yeah, a little water. I want to talk.
Gotta hydrate the beard. It keeps a lot of growth.
I want to talk Can-Am Spider and Riker. Mainly want to talk Riker this week. Can-Am Spiders, we're getting them in every day that passes. We're having 18-wheelers come in, all kinds of RT Limited, F3 Limited, and more. But right now we want to focus on Riker from Can-Am, because I understand we have a literal truckload coming in, but I want to say truckloads coming in with Riker. But they're not going to last. We want to talk pre-order. Now is the time, if you're thinking Riker, to pre-order with Blackmans Cycle and Jeff By from the Beard Rush, if you want to elaborate on that a little bit.
Very excited, very big announcement, because I did not anticipate having 2021 Rikers in before the new year. Wow. I was really tempering and tabling everything to spring of 21. But now I come to find that today we will be getting some Rikers in by the end of September, I'm told.
Nice. 2020, September, fall 2020.
We'll have a mix of 600, which is the base model, $84.99. And then we have the 900 Ace at $99.99. And the 2021 Rally, assuming they don't change the price, $11,499.
Now, is the Rally 900 also?
Yes, the Rally is a 900 Ace engine, which is BRP's 900 Ace, which is originally a snowmobile engine.
Okay.
But now it's on a three-wheel motorcycle. The Rally has more aggressive tires. It's got a gusseted front end. It's got a beefier sway bar. It's made to take a little bit more punishment, and has a 4-point adjustable center suspension. Difference
between the Rider, the Riker Rider, and the Spider loaded fully limited rider, like what are you looking for to get out of each type of vehicle?
The Can-Am Riker is typically a beginner rider that is maybe a little intimidated by two wheels, that's looking to get up and go on a fully automatic machine with 3 wheels, so you have the stability, you're never going to drop it. And it's a pretty good price point. Like I said, for $84.99, Keith, our motorcycle instructor, can teach you how to ride that 3-wheel Can-Am Riker 600 in probably about 15 minutes. Give you enough confidence to be out on the road.
Back to Can-Am, back to pre-ordering Rikers for 2021. If anybody has any questions, anything Can-Am, BRP, Power Sports in general, we are open, obviously, 7 days a week with 18 brands for over 64 years. You can call us about anything. But in regards to Can-Am, Riker, Spider, pre-orders, like you said, any of the salesmen here, any of the staff here, but really in regards to Rikers and pre-orders, you want to call as soon as possible and get that done.
The key with the Riker and the pre-order is just there's still a very new vehicle. There's still a very popular machine. They started in 2019 and we sold out. We didn't order enough. This past year we ordered, we thought was more than enough, and by the end of the sales season, I was selling to Virginia, Delaware, Ohio.
Wow. We talked about that.
Selling to people from all over the country, really, because I was the only one that had them.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I have 70 units in, and hopefully get some more in the spring, because if the last 2 years are any indicator, they're going to go. So $500 deposit, put your name on one, and we'll do our best to get you into it as soon as possible.
So anything you need, Riker, pre-order, Power Sports, you name it, get a hold of Jeff. Obviously George, Jason, Sammy, Rick, anybody, who am I forgetting? Anybody? I think I got everybody covered. Anybody here at Blackmans, we'll be glad to help you. 610-965-9865, blackmanscycle.com.
If anybody has any questions or anything they'd like to see on Blackmans Cycle TV, you can email Chris Line at blackmans.com, myself, Jeff Rush at blackmans.com. Ask us a question about anything and we'll answer it on the air for you and give you our honest opinion, honest answer, so on and so forth.
That about does it for another episode of Blackmans Cycle TV. Please make sure you check out blackmanscycle.com and log on to see us 24/7, 365 all over the interwebs at Blackmans Cycle. So find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, you name it, we are there. And of course, you can find us always at blackmanscycle.com. Thank you very much for watching Blackmans Cycle TV.